Hey guys, Cam315 back out with another video for you guys, joined by my co-host, the Red Wolf. And yes, we are finally back talking Fire Force. I know we've been slacking for the past 3 episodes. Apologies. It's just we haven't found time to get together, review this show. But what I can say is the last 3 episodes have been some heat.
hmm
I don't know where the story's gonna go, but it's been some heat. All 3 of these episodes have been heat. Now, the most recent episode, I was absolutely shocked. I thought Arthur was going to come in for the day and save them all. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. Lisa actually got her revenge on the doctor.
if only that were true.
Yeah, we'll talk about that episode because, albeit them stopping the doctor once and for all, thank Christ, the doctor of the bugs was dead.
I
Finally.
think I think he took over.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm,
Anyways, the episodes we missed, we won't go too much in depth with the last 2 episodes. We'll mostly go in depth with the most recent episode. But the first episode that we missed, that episode was absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy in all proportions. With Shinra versus Raffles.
yeah. Little did everyone know that this is just a contingency plan caused by the White Clad to make Shinra look bad.
Which these guys, man, they playing some damn chess. They knew this shit would happen.
hmm
So essentially, basically, again, a similar thing happened like with Benimaru's master. Of I guess the deceased body comes back, right? And people are looking at this on TV, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's Lord Raffles! Oh, it's our end!" And these people are praying like they know it's over for them. And I'm like, "What is this? Is this their version of the rapture?" Apparently so, because you have people just like, "Oh my goodness, Raffles has come. He's come back, and this must mean he's here to finish us off." And I best case, essentially kill them from what they were saying. But I'm just like, you people crazy. You people crazy. They need help. So because of this, Company Fire Force 8 gets involved in this whole instance. And again, they don't care about them being labeled as criminals. They're gonna do the right things, right? So Shinra goes to confront Raffles. Now, also we do see show up, and basically Show is telling him like, "Hey, you're the only one that can do this. Go be a hero," right?
hmm
Too bad that it's not how that looked.
Little brother supporting his big bro.
So, look, and we'll talk about it in the most obviously with Arrow and everything. I guess now it's confirmed that Arrow and Show are now
Traitors.
traitors amongst the White Clad, which means they're good people now. They're for the good guys, which okay, hey, they just, honestly, let's just be honest. They just upped and left and they said, "You know what? We need to get some more answers on some things." And they just
hmm
made the business decision like, "You know what? We can't actually let the Great Cataclysm happen. That's not a good thing."
hmm
It's good to finally see some sense of characters from within the White Clad that are not basically what I see, what are the Exaltus from Zenless Zone Zero with this damn creator shit.
Or the Fraxidus from Wuthering Waves. Holy shit.
So essentially, what we see happen is, albeit Raffles was giving Shinra problems, also too, it's like you see in the thumbnail. The imaging of the fact that they made Raffles this big ass sun thing.
Yeah. Like, I've never been so disturbed in my life.
Look, man, we've seen some shit in the first 2 seasons of Fire Force.
No, normally, I probably would be saying the same thing about the Soul Eater moon staring down at them. But from after seeing Soul Eater, I've grown used to it. But seeing Raffles go into that thing, becoming a head of a whatever that thing is.
I'm just gonna call it a sun.
Ugh. he doesn't deserve to be that. But
So look, I've seen some shit in this show. This show continues to just be like, all right, what the fuck are we going? Well, what the hell's going on here? So eventually, what happens is, albeit there is a struggle, Shinra does defeat it. He basically goes like super speed. He does the super speed type of thing, and basically kicks it through the forehead and kills Raffles.
yeah, which yeah, in his eyes, he was probably seen as like the savior, and we see how Raffles' head goes like goes singing into the wall.
Why did they make that?
That's exactly how he did it. I didn't even see how it did my face. I was looking up.
Oh my God. Continue.
Yeah. The people in the city were all seeing this, and they all suddenly like panic because as you can obviously see, they pretty much see Raffles as a savior, and now that Shinra did this, they see him as the devil.
Yes. So essentially what happens is, because of this, next thing you know, boom, Shinra's gone. They're like, wait, where's Shinra? Gone. And then they look over to Iris. They're like, hey, Iris, gone. Now, when I was watching this, I'm like, what happened? Where'd they go? So then this ends up cutting into the... Also, too, I forgot to mention, Raffles actually in this episode fired off like this damn near attack that was going to kill them all. And Iris does the prayer thing again, and she's able to protect everybody. She did it again. So we cut over to the next episode, right? They see Iris gone. They're like, what the hell, Iris? Where's Iris? And then that's when they put two and two together. And that's when they start to realize, oh shit, Iris is a pillar. Because I think it was Maki or Tamaki made a mention. No, it was Maki. She made a mention, like, I remember earlier this season when she prayed, it protected them from the biggest explosion.
Yeah, so, yeah, something that could have killed Maki right there.
Yes. And they put two and two together. They're like, oh fuck, she's the final pillar. And they're like, oh crap, we're in trouble. The Great Cataclysm. And essentially, we find out through the White Clad that the Great Cataclysm has apparently started. So the end times are apparently here for this world. Okay. So we're getting the apocalypse, guys. So, they basically make the decision, okay, we need to go to Amaterasu and we need to shut everything down. We need to save the day. So they also get Ogun to show up. I'm like, okay, my black brother Ogun, he's gonna be here. Damn, he get his ass whooped this episode.
Why do we feel like those two are related, judging from the backstory that he mentioned?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say that they're related. If you want to believe that, go ahead and believe that.
It's just that the guy that he his apparent uncle, or that apparently he says, he kind of looks like what's his face?
I don't know who you're thinking about, but
that guy who kicked his ass.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
No, I don't really. Just because. Okay.
No. The hair choice. I mean, we don't really see his face, obviously, but the hair choice and the kind of the body build, but obviously younger. But
I don't think they're related at all. I know that. Look, with all due respect, I know they got the same skin color, but that doesn't.
That's not what I was trying to say, man.
I know. I'm just saying, just because they got the same skin color doesn't mean they all brothers. Now they're brothers, but not brother.
No, I was looking at the design, not the skin color, man.
Anyways, so they basically
don't put me in this position, man.
Okay, I'm not putting you in this position.
Anyways,
we'll leave it to the audience to decide what you meant by brothers.
Carry on, man. Carry on.
Anyways, they're mobile. So Company Fire Force 8 and Ogun. Now, look, if I'm just being honest, I don't know why they just don't get another company to come join them. But hey, Company Fire Force 8 thinks they got to do it on their own. Also, too, Arrow joins them, right?
You don't know why they're seen as criminals, man.
One, I know
by almost every Fire Force member.
Well, with the exception of a small, mostly the allies. Like where's Benny Maru and his? We could definitely use his help. Where's Joker?
It's like he says, that's not his fight. It's not his fight. He said so many times that's not his fight. It's not his fight. So.
But see, here's the other thing. Why didn't they tell Ogun's crew to go with him too? They just brought Ogun.
Because I don't know.
See, that's my question. But maybe they will be explained. Maybe they'll show up later. I guess we'll have to keep watching and shut up. Arrow also does show up to help. Now, at first, they're like, what the heck are you doing here? And she's like, look, I come here in peace. I'm here to help. So Show's gone missing. I need to look for Show. And clearly the Great Cataclysm started. So you're going to need my help. So they reluctantly are like, all right, look, we have no better option. I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So Arrow joins them. And it's funny how they're in the van. And they're just like sitting there, just looking at each other like, and she's just there like, all right. So I do like Hinawa and her as dynamic, because Hinawa's like, all right, don't get in my shot's way. And she's like, the same can go for you, because she's firing off arrows and everything. So it's absolutely hilarious, right? So I take it when the story's done, I guess Show and Arrow will be joining Company Fire Force 8. That's just my best guess, barring any non-shocking deaths.
Yeah, I doubt it's that simple.
We'll see. Or maybe they just be their own thing. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Anyways, they get to Amaterasu and they go in and they're already pressed by the White Cloud members. Obviously, you have our black brother who just is immune to attacks. And then they got a gang load of Infernals right behind them. Like, and I mean gang load. So they come with the plan. All right, you guys handle the Infernals. Ogun's fighting other dude. And they basically gotta hold him off. Now, Ogun's fighting this dude. And again, his whole power is he can actually reflect the firepower and punch it right back and do double the damage that he's doing. And look, Ogun put up a massive good fight. And honestly, I thought he was gonna come out and do the power of friendship, because we get the flashback whole moment with, Shinra and him and Arthur, and how he had Shinra's back, not calling, not being a part of the people, calling Shinra a devil. It was a nice backstory.
That red-haired dude has always seen him as the devil, it seems. That one red and black-haired dude has always looked at Shinra with disgust.
Racism at its finest. But I don't think, this flashback moment's gonna be a moment where he's gonna overcome this dude. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen. He gets his shit rocks.
I wish he would do that,
But then all of a sudden the episode ended off with, bro, I did not see this shit coming. When Hinawa shot his shotgun and took a good ass chunk of dude's abdomen out, I was like, oh shit.
Yep.
I'm like, oh fuck, he just took a good chunk of that. That's got to be a fatal wound, because he's bleeding out. He's got to be bleeding out. But at this point, I don't think they care. So that's what leads into this most recent episode, right? So they basically tell Vulcan, Lisa, and then their accomplice dude, the little boy, right? They tell him, hey, go in there with Arthur, go and open the door to get into Amaterasu and, find Shinra and Iris and the others and save them and stop this whole great cataclysm, right? So that's what they do. As they continue the fighting, Ogun's continuous fighting. Also, too, you have the light blue-haired freaking chick. She's just doing her thing, and we just see how the characters are doing what they're doing, and they're holding them off. So we'll probably cut back to them next week. Now, the thing is, they're walking through Amaterasu, and Arthur being Arthur, well, he's just like being Arthur, and eventually he gets split up from the group because he hears a bug. And I'm like, oh no, don't tell me who I think is coming back. So essentially what happens is they get to like the doors of Amaterasu, Lisa, Vulcan, and their assistant. They eventually realize, oh, Arthur's gone. Well, we're fucked. And then all of a sudden, boy starts screaming in pain. He's like, ah! And I'm like, and then you hear the bug noise, and I'm like, oh no.
Are we getting our first death flag from the Fire Force?
And then you see this goddamn bug ass doctor.
I'm not gonna lie. I forgot he was still alive. I forgot he was still alive. I thought Shinra and Arthur killed him in one of the past few seasons.
No, he got away in season 2.
Yeah, and then I had to remind myself that he can split into thousand tiny bugs now, so...
So yes. Now, he's obviously antagonizing them, but he's mostly antagonizing Lisa. And honestly thought Lisa was about to have a whole ass panic attack. Because she was getting there to that point. Because she remembered, she was controlled by the doctor to do the things that she was doing. It was Vulcan that saved her. But man, if there was ever a moment they decided to give Lisa a moment, this was a perfect moment, a perfect get back. Because all I can say is, bro, listen, she shot up the charts in terms of favorite female characters in this entire series after this episode alone. Because my God, she was kicking some ass. Now, basically, she was using her octopus fire tentacles to try to break up the doctor, but the doctor was obviously doing what he was doing, right? And I was thinking like, oh, Arthur's gonna show up and he's gonna save them when they need the most. He never even showed up. We only cut back to him one time and he cuts one bug. So that's it. I don't know where the hell he's gonna be going, so whatever. But anyways, what happens is Vulcan actually like uses his tech to absolutely to disable him, like kind of like an EMP wave, and disable all the bugs. Lisa then takes out the dude's body, and you see the doctor is just this tiny ass bug. Now, look, why they just did not step on him to begin with, I have no idea. Because when he was that tiny bug the first time, I'm like, step on him, and kill him. Please, 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 kill him. And they waited too long.
They just looked down at him. So this is your true form. How pathetic.
Yes, and it was too little too late because he's like, well, see, and this dude has apparently multiple eyes and shit like that, and he regrows and
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I forgot that the entire time I was watching the whole episode involving him, I was getting arachnophobia. I was getting a bit of arachnophobia from watching him.
Yeah, this dude alone can make you just fearful of fucking bugs. So he regrows back into a bigger body, and obviously now the EMP wave can't affect him anymore, right? So basically, Lisa and Vulcan have to come up with a new attack, right? And you just have it to where, Lisa's on her last legs, but she ends up powering up because she doesn't want to lose to this dude, and she just taps into her power and she goes apeshit on this dude. And I was like, Lisa! Anime are badasses. So they ended up defeating the doctor, and they overcame, and this time, see, when he got back into the tiny ass bug, he turned, they made sure to kill him and step on him. Pause. So I enjoyed this moment mostly because Vulcan and Lisa, they kind of aren't fighters, but they handled in a situation. Vulcan got revenge on the doctor, and even Lisa got revenge. Much needed revenge. They needed to get that revenge from what happened in season 1.
If only that was the last of their troubles now.
How does the episode end off?
We see the little boy getting possessed by a bug, and his body starts transforming. So I guess this confirms our first death flag here. From the Fire Force, at least.
I guess. He's dead. They open the door to Amaterasu, and apparently the Great Cataclysm is completely started. And now we're in, I guess you can say we're in DEFCON 1. So, I don't know where we're going to go next week, but this is going to be interesting. I wonder if we're going to cut over to Shinra and Iris and see what the hell's going on with them.
I don't think we're going to be seeing them for a bit. If they all disappeared, I think they're going to keep that a mystery until later on.
Well, I think it's very much clear they're in the world of Adala.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they haven't cut over to them just yet, so they're probably going to wait save them for a little later. So
and the question is Iris going to turn into fucking crazy ass bitch first pillar?
And is Shinra going to turn into the other alter ego of himself, aka the devil?
I don't know. We'll see. This show is freaking throwing me for a fucking loop. Anyways, I'm going to go back, enjoy the last of my 3-day weekend, and play some Enfield before I call it a night, even though apparently the community of Enfield is absolutely shitting on Enfield now. It was one of the most beloved games. And now people are shitting on it because, oh, there is no endgame content. Motherfuckers, have you guys played any?
Wait. They're expecting endgame content when the game's still pretty new.
Yes. Look, I'll tell you this off camera, but this is an off camera discussion. I'll tell you about this off camera. But anyways, if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts, hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Fire Force content. We'll look to try to actually no, I can't do My Hero Academia tomorrow. I'm actually going to a Topgolf event for my job stuff. It's like kind of like a mixer. AKA, relationship building. We gotta spread the community about the quakes. So review may have to come Wednesday. Maybe. Anyways. Promote your channel.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm taking a little break from
Covain?
upload. No, I'm taking a break from uploading for a bit. Because I overwork myself not just with Covain, but with our Zenazone Zero videos. Let's be real. I worked my butt off with those, and yes, I am gonna do the Wuthering Waves summoning video soon, but it's gonna have to wait just a bit, at least until I grind up a bit. But yeah, that's it.
No, I have to grind up for Yvonne, the pink dragon girl.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this, I'm not even fucking close to getting a guarantee.
Anyways, you guys better be watching that those videos. I worked hard on those.
We're gonna get over, guys. Catch you guys next video. Till then, guys, stay safe out there, and we will see you guys on the next episode of You. Till then, guys, peace.